This guy's like,
Gen Z.
You own it.
What do I give that makes you think I'm a timeout?
Like I used to sing all the time, all my free time in school.
Hey, this is the Kenyan Life Podcast. This is the Kenyan Life Podcast, and my name is Justin Mureti. It's freaking 5 months. We are back.
Woo!
And I am here with someone that appreciates me so much.
Hiya.
Hey.
Let it be known. Let
Ama
it be
namna
known.
gani?
Yeah.
Si namna hiyo. So what's your name, young lady?
Young lady's name is Nicole Wanjiku, but either Nicole or Wanjiku works best. Yeah.
So atupati jina ya tatu?
Hapana, hiyo ni siri.
Kuna two names like Blue Band?
Siri.
Okay, Israel Mbonyi, chill.
Yeah.
Whoa, gosh. Anywho, we're back.
And better.
My last episode, let me say my, because at that time it was my.
Right.
My last episode was last year.
What month?
In December rather.
In December?
Yeah.
Oh.
I think it was on the 2nd or 12th. I don't know.
That's actually 5 months, actually.
I know.
Yeah.
So 5 months since I last recorded, but 5 freaking years of doing podcasting.
Woo, that's actually insane to me.
Can you imagine
That's
that?
crazy.
Ni God.
Yeah, ni good.
What can I say?
Yeah,
Ni God.
but how has it been like for you since you started in 2020, right?
Hey, it was one hell of a journey. Let me
Yeah.
give you a backstory of podcasting.
Okay.
So when I started podcasting, my idea was, I'm just trying to practice for radio.
Yeah.
And when I was thinking about it, it was just like, hey, I need to do my 2 things here and there so I can have like a CV to show for it.
Your portfolio.
My portfolio.
Period.
Well, it kind of worked out.
Yeah.
So I think cheers to that young Justin. But
Coffee kwake.
but the aim was to have fun and also to release pressure. At that time, I was like a fatty kid.
That's a...
Not
you
too
thought
fat.
running your mouth on air was going to be
That's a
equivalent
workout.
of... Okay, got it. Thank you.
That was a solid workout at that time. Yeah.
So how did that work out with your weight loss?
Oh, it went well.
Journey.
My jaws,
You sure it wasn't just you growing up?
No,
and
it's not me growing up.
Okay.
Growing up, knees in ndevu na. No. God. But all in all, the journey has been amazing. 5 years of doing this thing. Aki, manze, let me tell you, if there's something I would do every day, it's this.
Wow.
Because it's something that I've always wanted to do.
Yeah.
Since 2019, let's not even say 2020 because 2020 was the execution.
Yeah.
2019 was the thought.
Yeah.
Yeah. So when I was thinking about it, I asked my physics teacher, Mr. War, shout out to you, man. How can I start a podcast?
Yeah.
And he told me he's not particularly sure, but it doesn't need antennas.
Okay.
Because I thought it needs like a big antenna.
You really had radio like in your mind. Like you were like, podcasting is the closest thing that's going to get me to radio.
True.
Yeah. Then everything has to be the same.
And I love radio. So the idea was just based on it.
Yeah.
But now it's a revamp.
Period.
Now we're changing it big time because from 2019, I executed the plan. 2021, 2022, I used to have Monday, Motivation Monday. Where I used to motivate people. And I'll be like, hey, push on.
Hey.
Choose your hard. Depends on which one.
The crazy thing is that he still tells us these things.
Truly. I think I've always been a motivational speaker.
Yeah.
Nasiringi. Content. Where?
Pay creatives.
Pay creatives, by the way. And speaking of paying creatives, if you do want to have a mention on my podcast or a sponsorship, you want to sponsor an episode, by all means, you can reach me on all my socials. We'll put them at the end of the episode. So stay tuned. But back to it.
Period.
So now a revamp is all about the Kenyan Life Podcast.
Yeah.
What it entails is, what's the life you're living?
Yeah.
And whatever life you're living, I want to know about it. And I want to feature you on the Kenyan Life Podcast for it.
Yeah.
Because I like to find out what makes Kenyans so different.
Yeah.
And it's not only here, but everywhere.
So Kenyans across the world, Ama?
Yeah.
Oh.
Because it's still the Kenyan life.
Aya.
Because yeye ni Mkenya.
Na anaishi maisha.
Na anaishi maisha.
Bas.
Exactly. So Kenyans in the diaspora, I'm going to reach out to you.
I love that.
So that's the plan. The revamp is based on that.
Okay.
I'd like to find out about Kenyans and what they do and how they do it.
Yeah.
No.
Teacher, you even forgot to say something.
What?
Your revamp is not, well, part of it is the fact that you still go by Kenyan Teen Life.
Oh, yes.
Podcast.
Yo.
That's, am I the historian here?
I mean, you've known me for quite some time, so you might know a bit of content. Hadi mimi nimesahau news. But shout out to Nick.
High school
Actually, let's not even get into uzeangu.
I'm a ujana.
Shout out to my producer, Nick. I want to also give a big shout out to Clark joining the team.
Hi, Clark.
And there's this great social media manager I have.
Please, the best. Yeah. She's a baddie too.
She's
Hottie.
a baddie too.
Yeah.
Rispa, shout out to you. And then now we have Nicole and Justin, manager. Just me, I'm here to just be a presenter. That's it. Sina kazi kubwa.
Really?
I'm just being humble. Humility. Ama namna gani?
You're ni pretentious humility.
Do you think it's pretentious?
It is pretentious.
Do you?
Me, I know.
Okay.
See, it's me.
They don't know.
Sasa, I will make it known to them, Basi.
Okay. So back to it. It used to be called the Kenyan Teen Life Podcast.
Look at you now.
I was a teen.
Yeah.
Kwa kakijana kadogo. Uso hadi haiko imedevelop venye iko sahi. Nilikuwa kakijana kaslim, at that time.
Slim, I'm a big.
See, I started it when I was 18 or 19.
Yeah, were you slim at that point or big?
Okay, I think I was both.
Oh,
Slim
okay.
Shady. Anyway, why did I do that? Again, Rowan and Kat.
Yeah, Rowan and Kat.
So, Kenyan Teen Life Podcast, adi ulinitoa kwa thought yangu.
No, see, you were 18.
Yeah, I was 18 or 19 and I was just like, I want to do this thing.
Yeah.
Did it. Changed to adult because sasa tumekuwa the Kenyan Life, tulitoa teenager.
Yeah.
Tulitoa mkebe. The teen went away.
The teen is gone. Yeah.
But now it's just all about the Kenyan Life and what we want and how you can tell me about your story.
Yeah.
Wase wanganya. Nataka kwanza to underline that.
Kwanza, those nganyas have been very, very...
We're not having that conversation now.
I'm just saying, they've been very controversial.
We'll have that conversation with that person when they come.
So, can I finish my thought? Can I?
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
They've been controversial and I think it would be very important to come and have someone, in the industry talk about it. These are conversations that are needed
but
in
I'd
the country.
say it's not like a serious or professional like ati ameketi kwa kiti na suti.
Yeah.
I want someone on the ground. So that's what I'll be going for.
Love that.
Something else is I'll always have a guest. And if I don't have a guest, I have my co-host over here. So mgeni akikuja tunamfukuza. See, we're being honest.
Ama nawakaribisha.
Si kumfukuza.
Yeah, mi sifukuzwi.
Wewe fukuzwi.
Mi sifukuzangi.
Exactly. So revamp, I think it's all about that.
Yeah.
And over time, musijali naangalia notes zangu. Niko hapa na revise. And then the journey of 5, as I've said, quite amazing. Learned a lot. Nimegrow.
Yeah.
Nimegrow, especially when it comes to content. I did a quick stint at a nice company near Westlands. It does radio.
Okay.
I won't say the name because
of course.
Siki kuwapea free publicity.
Yeah.
Munilipe.
Kwani uko salty?
Siko salty, but I'm happy.
Okay.
Kwanza, the reason why I'm doing audiovisuals is because of them.
Ah, wow.
I used to have a podcast that I was doing, practicing on it, kidogo. So,
na kwani ni deep state? What do you mean ulikuwa uko unafanya 2-1-2-1-2?
Usiulize maswali mengi.
Oh.
DJ maswali mengi kwa waiter, hauna hela nini? Let's not talk about it.
Okay.
Sawa. So that's the reason why I decided to do audiovisuals is because I learned a lot at my internship place. Great supervisor. And I give a big shout out to him as well. Hopefully atasikiza. Unajua anaweza kosa. Tutamtumia episode. Sawa. And I was just like, I need to take a leap of faith.
Right.
Kwa nini naogopa? And that's the craziest thing. Fear is so bad.
Right.
Because I was just like, mi napenda audio. This thing of moving to video, audio visuals, sounds like a lot of work.
Yeah.
And trust me, it is.
It is.
Cindy, what do you think?
Me, I think so. And I remember how you used to be so apprehensive. You're just like, hey, I don't know. It's like you as humans, we have our comfort zone.
Yeah.
And you thinking about leaving that was kind of, it was something that you needed time to adjust to. Yeah. But look at you now.
Now look at me. Sitting here talking to you, looking at you face to face, eye to eye.
Imagine telling this to Justin 5 years ago.
Justin 5 years ago would be shocked because if you listen to the first episode as
with
well.
With his voice.
With my voice. I was sounding like the DP. Sijasema mengi, sijasema majina.
The DP, anywhere.
No,
anywhere.
DP too.
Okay.
Atutongelelea hii Kenyans. Atuongezi.
Okay.
So I had I didn't have the base I have right now. Right now I can look at you and say, hey, how you doing? No, vitu kama hizo. Usiku kwanza saa 6 nikikupigia simu.
Mambo imechemka.
Let's just say you're going to have fun for the ladies.
Again.
Monday. No. But, so it became something I wanted to do. Audiovisual sasa ikakuja kuwa. Now we're looking to each other, each other rather. But all in all, 5 years is looking like a lot, but it's not enough.
Yeah.
Because there's more to see and there's more to do.
Yeah.
And you will see it here. And I was known to be inconsistently consistent.
Shindwe.
And there's no more of that.
Thank you.
Not on the Kenyan Life Podcast.
No, hiyo ni Teen Life. Wacha
manager wangu wako strict.
Teen Life
Me, my manager is strict. Strict regime.
I wonder.
Tapigiwa siku niulizwe, are you recording today? Like, I'm not feeling like we're not doing that.
Now that I think about it, kuna something you need to send me as your manager. Yeah. Anyway.
Speaking of something I need to send you, it's the same thing that we'll talk about, which means is what we have in store for you.
Yay.
And what I have in store, me and my team, shout out to them again, is lots of conversations. We already talked about interviews. We have that.
Yeah.
Coming, boatloads. Let's say boatloads.
Boatloads of interviews.
Raw and uncut. I'm not situate anything from this episode, if I'm being honest.
Okay.
Mistakes are part of it, and that's why I want it to be authentic.
It's a Kenyan life, bana.
Sisi ni wa Kenya, na sijashua bado. Sindio?
Timer.
Niseme conjoined. We are joined here, we are uncovered. Shout out to Nkatha. I won't say much. Shout out to Nkatha.
Also, if you're Nkatha and you're listening to this, shout out to you too.
Shout out to you, yeah. So what we have in plan is interviews, conversations, fun times like this. I want to keep it casual. I want to keep it part of the Kenyan spirit.
Yeah.
Tunachekanga sana.
By the way, one thing about Kenyans is we're going to have a good time.
Always. Anytime.
Ata mandamano, we're going to have a good time.
And we will cover that as well.
Period.
Maybe we'll turn into a media house. You don't know.
Hiya.
Labda ndio tunatafuta.
Clock it.
Sini kazi tunatafuta.
Yeah, obvious.
Oh, my social media manager taught me something.
Show us.
Clock it. I don't know what that is, but
yeah.
But all in all, I think that's what we have in plan.
Yeah.
Is there anything I've missed?
Let's see. Let me check my notes.
Where? Mwalimu amesema anataka kucheck notes. While you're at it, talk to me.
No, while you're at it.
Yeah, I was just going to talk to the audience, but then nikaona uko tayari. Talk to me.
Sina ya kusema. So as you continue.
So to the audience, I'll need you to do one thing. Just follow, subscribe,
share.
Share it to a friend and tell the friend to share it to the other friend.
Now the friend to share it with their mother.
Yeah. Because this is going to be something that even your parents can watch. Even your grandparents, because my grandparents will watch this. Nitawakalisha chini. Naambia guka shosh, this is my content.
Hii ndio ulituma kijana ende Nairobi afanye.
Hii ndio imenileta Nairobi. And shout out to them, shout out to families.
Yeah.
So this is going to be very PG rated. I will try my very best not to have anybody who is cussing. But nitatafuta nyahunyu.
Yeah.
Mtu akikaswa.
Haibo.
Chap.
Sasa na mimi ndio niko strict.
Makosa ni yangu. Si mimi basi. Ni hata chapana. Yeye ndio manager anyways.
Hapana. No thank you.
Okay. So that's the plan. Family, friends.
Yeah.
Everybody and anybody can have this. can listen to this.
Corporate.
Even corporate.
Entertainment.
Anybody. So I want to keep it in a way where we can also have you telling us that we need you to talk about this.
I love that.
We need you to talk about that. And I want to find out everything you would like for us to talk about in the Kenyan Life Podcast.
Yeah.
Because it's part of your life. Sindio?
This is our shared experience as people of this country.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So come on, I feel there's something you need to get off your chest.
Yeah.
Please talk to me. It's as simple as that.
Yeah.
On IG, J Mureti. On that's IG. The IG into your Instagram.
Hi, Bo. Hi, your age is showing. It's true. Maybe.
By the way. Right. Okay. IG, J Mureti. TikTok, J Mureti _ Facebook, I think it's probably Justin Mureti. You know, my Facebook, gosh. But you'll find this here.
Period.
You'll find it on
YouTube,
on Facebook as well as YouTube.
Yeah. We're launching. I'm so excited.
Yeah, we're launching a YouTube channel. Imagine.
Yeah, that's insane. Yeah, purple, yeah, Kenyan Life.
Yeah, that's the theme.
With Mureti. Yeah.
That's the theme. You'll see the logo.
Yeah.
Look amazing. But I can't wait.
I can't wait either.
Tunafaa tuingie episode 2 already. Bye. Sawa basi wacha niwaambie bye vizuri. Anywho, thank you so much for listening. Big fan of you, big fan of Wanjiku, and big fan of the team. Shout out to each and every one of you in this studio. Shout out to you who's listening. Please be sure to always tune in. Please be sure to always subscribe, like, and share it to your friends and your family.
Yes.
Hadi yako katoto kenu kameanza kufanya gugu gaga. Kasikize Justin. Na Wanjiku.
Na CBC pia.
Watoto wa CBC, by the way, we welcome them. See what to 844 then IG. We thank the Lord.
There we go.
Naturingi.
Obvious.
And we won't talk about education right now.
No.
Because it's in a coming episode. So stay tuned and take care. Bye.
See ya.